Yada. Actually, it's Yada 2.0 is our name for the fall because we've had a few changes. So one of the things that's the same is we're meeting at the same time, Thursday morning from 9:30 to 11, and there's childcare provided. So that's one of the things that's the same. And we also meet around tables. We have refreshment time and a Bible study, and then time for sharing of joys and needs and prayer. The changes would be that we're really focusing on young moms and inviting middle-aged women like myself and older to come and share our wisdom and our grace and things we've learned through the years with these young moms. We're also going to have a little bit different study because we're going to be studying women of the Bible. Once a month we'll have a guest speaker share about her favorite woman of the Bible. There are a lot of young moms there, some pregnant moms, young moms, and we just had really good sharing, and it branched out beyond our Thursday morning discussions to sharing prayer requests, and when somebody went on a trip, we had a prayer chain every day going for her. Just good connecting the young moms with one another, but also some of us older moms being able to give advice on everything from potty training to patience with our kids. So I would love to foster that and see that happen at more tables. I think being a young mom can be a very isolating experience, and so for that woman I would say come and you'll have some encouragement and a break. But I think it's a win-win because older women like myself can be so blessed by being needed and feeling like we have a purpose sharing the things we've learned through the years. Being in the Word is always good for us, whatever age. One thing about the study that I want to mention is that each lesson is self-contained. And so if you can't come every Thursday, it's okay. If you have a sick kid one day, it's okay. Come when you can, and people will welcome you.
Well, Sister to Sister is a ministry that we have, a service that we have to the women of our church and their families. If there's an illness, if there's for some reason you're not able to make meals for any length of time, we don't care how long, we will provide you meals. You can imagine when you're laid up and not able to prepare meals for your family, that someone bringing you a meal is wonderful. I said illness or laid up, but there's a lot of people that are just lonely within our congregation, and I have found that bringing them a meal is a great way to interact. They love the company. I love the company. It's wonderful. You could be involved by making meals, by doing phone calling. We're from a large group of people here, and there's a lot of need within our congregation. Any way that you would be able to help, we would appreciate it.
Do these have to be fancy meals?
Not a bit. I made a crock pot of stew. How fancy is that?
Invest in a mom, influence a family. Improve a community, impact the world. That is what Hearts at Home is doing as we encourage, educate, and equip women all over the world in the profession of motherhood.
Being a mom is physically and emotionally exhausting. So I was really excited when I heard about this conference that I could get away for a night by myself. But then I wasn't really by myself because there were 6 of us, and we all rode up together and shared the cost of that, and we shared hotel rooms. And Friday night was a mom's night out, and there was a speaker and a comedian and a band called Go Fish. They're very famous.
What's that smell? If you have a stroller but you're still a rock and roller, you're a mom. You're a mom. If you're tired of doing dishes and you know who almost fishes, you're a mom. You're a mom. Ooh, if you have a lot of fun but your work is never done, you're a mom. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You're the boss, the driver, the ultimate survivor, a doctor, a cooker, your man thinks you're a looker. If you work all day but you never get paid,
sessions that we all went to together, and then we got to go to 4 workshops and we could choose whatever we wanted to go to. So the topics were marriage, parenting, spiritual growth, finances, just anything that was relevant to you. After this conference, I felt so encouraged in my role as a mom, and I was really, really excited to go home to my husband and kids. I had been so excited to leave, so it was really fun to be excited to go back home.
And when is the conference?
It's November 12th and 13th, and it's in Rochester again. I would definitely go again. The only bad thing was that I didn't get very much sleep.
My name is Glenna Benz, and I'm in women's ministries to help make the logistics of people going to the Anne Graham Lotz conference this October 2nd in Des Moines. The concept for this conference is pursuing more of Jesus. So the conference itself is about wanting Jesus more than I've ever wanted before. We get to know who Jesus is. We don't want to stop. We want the relationship to grow and grow, and she will give us that opportunity.
Now tell us a little bit about Anne Graham Lotz. Who is she?
Well, she's old enough to be our sister, young enough, maybe not even have any grandchildren, old enough to have gone through probably 35 years of marriage. She says that she wants to make a difference in this generation. So she's a dynamic speaker. She bears no apology for Jesus being the most important thing for any of us to pursue. We listen to her speak, then we'll have some breakout sessions to learn how to study from God's Word, and we'll also worship with Fernando Ortego.
Sing a song of praise on this good day.
It calls us to worship, and that opportunity will be given to us in different time periods throughout the conference. It's from 8:30 till 6 on Saturday, October 2nd. This one will cost $65 to register. Registration is being completed on September 17th. There will be a box lunch served. Plus, we also get a breakaway study guide. We also will get to ask women to come stay together at a hotel in Des Moines. E-Free has arranged it that we can have a $20 sleepover. For $20 to have a sleepover with hot water, showers, great beds. If that someone is out there who thinks, oh, I don't know enough people to go, or, well, just let that go, because you're going to pursue Jesus, and we're just giving people the vehicle to get there.
The world is turning in its place.
We knew there'd be coffee there, and we knew there'd be kids there, and Caffeine and Chaos just came out. It's a group for moms and kids, but also dads or caregivers, whoever's around with kids during the day, and have a chat and have maybe a coffee drink and kick back and relax while the kids run off some energy. Easy to invite friends and neighbors and coworkers, whoever, to something low-key that's not going to scare them off. It's really just get to know each other, get comfortable with each other, get connected with other people. I do look forward to it, especially when the weather turns bad.
Every day can go.
Simply Saturday is just it's a day that's designed for women. We have a main speaker that comes in and gives a talk on whatever theme we've decided for the year. And then we have workshops throughout the day. The great thing about the workshops, I think, is that they're designed for a multitude of women from any faith, any age, any stage in life, any background. There are a lot of different things that might interest women. In the past, we've had something on photography, on gardening, on blogging, just on a whole host of different things that really make an event that any woman might want to come to.
It's a great day to get together with other women. It's a great day to relax and rejuvenate.
It's a great event to invite friends to. It's a really non-threatening environment to invite women who might not know Christ into the church. There, like I said with the workshops, there's so many different things that aren't really Christianity in your face. It's very much more just general interests of anything that women might like. But yet at the same time, it's also an event that can strengthen your walk. There is a fabulous lunch, because what's a women's event without food, right?
Every thought in the intelligent